Yeah, it may have a little bit to it. I had a single player game going on this, and I had a slurry tanker behind the biggest challenger, and that hill we just come down on that back road, it would not make it
Hey,
up it.
cows go moo. We're over here on the Italia map. I think I've given up on trying to figure out how to name it.
If I can't pull a trailer up a hill, that's when I'll be going to buy that.
Got Roy and James
Steiger
in the server
shop.
with us.
Yeah.
Hey, Riley. Just carting grain for Roy's here for his field.
You know these silos from Black Sheep Modding, can you put more than one crop in them, or is it one per silo?
No, it does several different crop types, and you can put more than one in it.
That's good, because I've never used them before.
Did you all see that, take a look at the old Slovenian map? Came out a while ago. They just released an update, and I think it's a completely different map. It's almost totally different.
Oh, really? I did a drive around on that when the first version came out, and I wasn't impressed.
I've
Yeah.
never been on it.
Like they had their silo as the farm silo, and now they've swapped it, and now it's like the default Farm Sim 17 silo. Changed a lot of stuff around at the main farm, and they completely changed the sawmill. Completely changed the where the sell points are. It's like I basically said in the video that I'm going to have come out. It's like as if they released the wrong version of the map, because maybe they had a bunch of people making different iterations of the map, and they released the wrong one because it's just completely different. Oh, there should be sound.
I might have to give it a second chance then.
I've got sound in my thing. Are you are you not hearing me?
See what it's like.
Maps are kind of like the one mod that I have to just try almost to see all of them. I just love seeing all the different maps.
Now, how do you pronounce that map? That G one.
Gamsting?
That's it.
I haven't looked at that one yet. I'm gonna do though.
Oh, it's a great map. I've got no telling how many hours from FS15 in that map.
Hey,
the biggest
GTX.
map that I played on in FS15 was Manchester.
What's up?
And he's not going to release it for 17 or 19.
We're on the Terra Italica. I call it the Italy map.
Yeah, I like that map. That was a good one too.
I liked it because I learned how to use cosplay on it, because it was very cosplay friendly.
Just helping Roy out here, like I said earlier, on his what is
They
this?
also
Barley.
had one that was like the Great Smoky Mountains or something like that. I really liked it too.
Yeah, I never played on that one. Farmer Klein's coming round to your left.
Yeah, I had one of those good old lag spikes that throws you sideways.
It's pretty bad tonight for some reason.
Yeah, it took me about 10 minutes to hook up to a trailer. I just kept jerking around. It's smoothed out for me a little bit.
Well, you know, it was fine until I got right up to that bridge, and then about 200 feet in front of it, it just paused and then ran right up on the side of it.
Yeah, I had that problem the other day. I got a bunch of lag and I got a bridge between my fields, and I kind of rolled off the bridge and found myself upside down in the ravine. I had to reset everything back to contractor yard. Then I got a bunch of lag, and I think I drove into I forget his name's field.
Sean.
Yeah, I drove into his beet field.
Yeah, it just looks like someone's pinched the car and just drove straight into it.
Alright, you're getting just under 14,000 liters.
Alright.
Hey Darren, what's up?
Is it field 17 now we're off to?
I hope y'all didn't just go and leave
DoughBoy.
DoughBoy.
Next one. Klein, if you'd rather do the harvesting and us run trailers, it's up to you.
I'll do whatever you all want. I'm here in a supporting role tonight. Just gonna leave the straw here for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back and bail it up.
Hopefully that header won't fall off this time.
Yeah, hopefully.
That was a booger to get back up there.
It fell off and then it wouldn't go anywhere because it had a lock script on it.
At least it's a good header trailer. It won't keep. If it falls off, it stays up.
On the 17.
Yeah, headed that way.
Where's 17
follow
at?
you.
I'm just gonna follow them, but where is 17 even at? Something that doesn't have color on it. It's 15. Oh, 17's way over here. Alright, that's a bigger field. Alright, let's go follow these guys.
Is that a legal requirement to put your hazard lights on when you go on the road?
I don't know if it is in Italy, but it is in the United States.
I'm gonna say it isn't in the UK either.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Italy. It's just habit.
I was just wondering, even if you've got beacons on, it's still a legal requirement.
Well, most tractors in the United States don't have beacons, I don't think.
I think beacons are a fairly new requirement. New as in last time I drove a real tractor was probably 25 years ago.
Yeah, and I've never drove the tractors like they have in this game, just small tractors.
He's taking the shortcut.
Our biggest tractor was a, I think it was a 986 International. Wheel drive.
Yeah, 135 Massey's about the biggest one I've been on.
Biggest I drove, I think I may have driven an 806 very briefly, but I usually drove a 486 tricycle or a Super H myself. That was back when I was in high school, so they didn't really give me too big. The other day I drove through the forest down here. This has got a really nice forest network. Lots of trees that aren't straight up and down. I've got a thing for slanted trees.
Yeah, it just seems more realistic like that to me.
Yeah, there's some big hills in the forest. If you've got a great big Arctic trailer full of logs, I think you struggle to get out.
I told folks in my stream once that I was enjoying being a part of this project because this is a map that I would not normally do single player stuff on. It's a way of kind of exploring and getting to play maps that I wouldn't necessarily have picked, just do myself. Right. Oh, is that the field we just were at? Man, it took an awful long time to get around to the same field we were just at.
Yeah, I followed this map for a long time and was very disappointed when it came out in the contest and had all the issues that it had.
Well, this is the first time that I've played it when we put it on the server.
Yeah, I guess on console you can't open the windows and stuff like I got open. I got the windows open, side windows are open, and the sunroof.
Did you forget about that corner?
Yeah, this is going to be kind of fun. I think I'll go forward and then back into that driveway.
Yeah, I'm going to
Open
say
up
you
the
might
doors.
have to drive into it straight on because I don't know where on field 15.
And at night, everything lights up. All these controls.
I'm going to back into this driveway to the right of it.
Okay, no worries.
I've got the 800 of this, and I've also got some 700s. I've got a fair number of these old-looking fence.
These street signs, I keep forgetting they've got a collision on.
Some of them do and some of them don't. That's why. Hard to remember which ones have it and which ones don't.
That one on the corner does.
I'll bring up the rear and tell you when you lose the header.
Okay.
Watch the dike to the left, don't have no lag spikes into that.
Oh yeah, I've had to dig one of mine out of it already for lag.
So is this map a 15 map also, or just you knew that it was being in development?
Yeah, he worked on it all during 15 and was trying to get it out for 15, and then he didn't make it until right at the very end when 17 was coming out. So he told everybody that was following him that he was going to wait and redo it for 17 because of all the time that he had involved with it. He didn't want to put it out for 15 and then it, you know, everybody's already switching to 17.
So that the GAM style, just call it the G map. It came out in 15, or was it out before 15, or?
I think it might have been out in 13.
Hey Henry, what's up?
In 13, I was still playing on a PlayStation, so I didn't get the PC until 15 came out. So I'm not 100% sure on that.
I didn't start playing until 17, so all these maps are brand new to me, and sometimes I feel a little funny when I discover that something I'm looking at that I think is cool and innovative and brand new, and then it's like, oh, it's been around for 3 versions of Farm Sim, and
right.
Everyone must think I'm just completely silly.
Are you out on the main road, Roy? Because I'm stopping traffic a bit so you can get out.
Yeah, I'm already on the main road. Thank you.
No worries.
Well, it's a trade-off you make, Cows, right? To get the graphics improvements that you see on console versus your PC. Make the mod trade-offs, I guess.
Yeah, 13 was the first one I was introduced into, and I just fell in love with it. Became addicted to it like everybody else, and Then 15 came out, and I wanted to all the mods and everything everybody was making. Couldn't get them on console, so I had to just get me a PC and do that.
You all see that little video that they did celebrating the 10-year just the other day?
Yeah, I did. I'm just pulling over here, Roy, to let you go into the field first.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to drop this header. I saw that video, but I didn't watch it yet. I hadn't had the time.
Oh, I love it when I move past it. I'll come in and pick up this trailer and move it out of the way if you want.
That'd be great if you could do that.
Let's go down here and see if we can't find a place to turn around. To check out this sweet forest area down here. Oh, I might be able to turn around here.
Well, let's see if you'll get up this hill up here. Have you got it in 4-wheel drive and all diff locks on?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It was all engaged.
There we are.
Yeah, it was struggling to get up that hill on field 9.
I'm on back up here. That's true, GTX. That is true. Maybe with the new graphics engine, Giants is going to be. Maybe they're going to put impose some type of.
I just don't understand it. Sometimes I'll get on and it'll play just as smooth.
Sometimes they're going to. Maybe they'll impose some type of graphics requirements.
Down the road because it lags so much.
I don't know. Tonight's the first time it's been quite bad for me.
Yeah, most of the time when I get on, it's not that bad, but tonight it is. It's really jumpy.
I mean, I've got responses in the 30s. It's just should be nice and fairly smooth.
Yeah, I'm between 60 and 70.
Yeah, that's where I am, between 60 and 70, and then all of a sudden it'll just jump into like 200-300.
Oh, I've had it jump to 4,000 tonight.
Yeah, there was a 1200 right there.
Yeah, you just brace yourself when it starts doing that.
You know, the first time me and Sean played with Mark on his server, we were hitting 3,000 and 4,000 on a regular basis, and we was trying to do hay, and it was a mess.
Yeah, I watched those.
It's interesting. On my screen, there's a bunch of chunks out of the field, but I'm sure it's not like that for you.
No, it's not like that for me, but it does sometimes take forever to clear up in multiplayer, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've passed by some fields that had chunks missing from them, but this one right now, I don't see any right off. Maybe one on the other side. It's a bird. It's a plane. Oh, that's
Yeah.
just Farmer Klein.
Like right now, I'm standing in the middle of a dirt square, dirt rectangle.
Oh yeah, I see all that's green for me.
Oh, and as soon as you popped into it, it popped to green.
That's strange how that does that.
Just don't lag out and drive into the green there.
I might not get my deposit money back on the combine if I did that.
No, but it'd be fun trying to get it out though.
Oh, no kidding.
So have you all played in chat? Played on this? Oh, there's my fields over there. My fields are over there past that that cell point.
You know that video that Mark did where he drove his truck off the bridge? That none of that was planned by him, but it turned out to be entertaining.
Oh yeah, where he then he had to bring in the crane or whatever to try to pull it out.
Yeah, and then slid it off in there too. Or he slid the Land Rover maybe off in there. He had two of them in there at one time, I think.
I think
Yeah.
he had 2 or 3 in there.
Yeah, he probably tried to. For some reason, he probably thought that Land Rover would do something with the truck. Yeah, I don't think I did a video on this map when it came out because of the errors, and as a result, you know, I didn't do a video on it. There was 3 or 4 maps that came out during the mod contest that I did not do a video on because of the issues with errors.
We'll see if I can unload you before we hit these trees.
Yeah, I'm supervising. I took the load of barley at the other field, so I figured I'd let James take the first load of, I guess this is wheat, off of this field. Maybe it's also barley.
You should get a decent amount of straw out of those 2 fields. This one's pretty good size.
Yeah, I didn't realise how big they were when I said that I'd bale it for the hire of the combine.
Yeah, that other one's not too big, but this
Over
one,
here, this
has a
is
good
your
size
start
to it.
point.
It's long and narrow instead of being wide, you know.
Got nice
Yeah,
animated
I'm gonna buy a windrower and
elevators
go over
here.
with windrower first and row it all up.
course, with a big
Yeah.
windrow, with MR, your baler's going to run at like 1 mile an hour, won't it?
Yeah, but it's only a, is that a 4 foot header or something? It's only quite a small header on that, so that you'd be going round and round and round and round forever.
Yeah, I think it's like 4.3 maybe or something like that.
So I thought if I could combine at least 2 rows, at least it's a bit better.
Yeah, it's just kind of like running 3 miles an hour to do this. With MR, just calculates on how much input you have, so it might slow you down a little bit, but
I'll give it a go and we can always have a laugh.
yeah.
Well, we're waiting for them
I don't know if
to
I've heard it said in 17, but on FS15
fill up.
they said if you windrowed, every time you windrowed, you lost a little bit of the total amount. I don't know if that's still the same way.
And down here, we looked at this the other day a little bit.
I heard that if you keep windrowing it and rowing it and rowing it, you'd start losing some, but I ain't heard if you just do it twice, you do it once.
At one point, I heard that if like you tip on the ground, you lose 10%. But I've dumped stuff on the ground and then picked it straight back up, and I had the same amount.
Yeah, it was something about using the different windrowers. The bigger windrower that you used, the more loss you had. That was in 15, though. I'm not sure it's the same for 17.
Got a fairly sparsely planted forest, but darn it, these trees, they've got some problems. A couple trees here have been blown over. This one's can't be wind damage. That one tree's going the wrong direction.
Yeah, I was thinking we could probably knock these 2 fields out in about an hour, but I wasn't planning on 3 miles an hour.
I can go get my harvester and pick up a header if you want.
Up to you. If you want to do that, and I'd welcome it.
Believe it or not, that's more powerful than the case combine that's in game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was, I couldn't decide, it was either that one or the case in game, and that one's more powerful. I thought I'd better get that for this map.
Huh, okay. I didn't know that. I know they did a real good job on the modeling. It looks great.
Yeah, it does, and it handles quite well as well. Yeah, just on the tipping point there.
Are you getting nervous, James?
I've never seen a combine harvester roll yet.
I bet if I'd have went off that on my straight sideways with it, it would have.
I bet it would have done. I'll go pull further down the field and wait for you.
You said you didn't have a grain head for your harvester yet?
Yeah, I'm buying one right now.
Oh, I was gonna say if I could buy you one in return for you doing the work and using your equipment.
Nah, this is fun.
Okay.
I'll be back. Might take a half
Need all
hour.
the grain. We need all the grain headers that we'll need if we're having all this rain in autumn.
Yeah. I'll be back. It might take a half hour to get there.
I'll probably still be on this same line.
I was going to be more optimistic that the field might be done.
That may be real optimistic.
Man, that was some pretty... What the deal with that is. Pings are 30 millisecond, but I'm not... Oh my gosh. Talk about rubber banding.
When we get on that straightaway, I'll start trying to empty.
Right, no worries.
Alright, let's not get in the field.
You can always stop if you want, if the lag's too bad.
We should be good on this straightaway if you can just match my speed.
There we go. That's a little better. Oh, there we go again. Let's see. Take this road right here. See if we can't come in the backside of our farm. Classic PDA blocking me. Didn't see where I'm going.
I really do like the sound of this case.
Oh no, 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 no.
Yeah, okay, those
Ooh.
cases have some of the best sounds. Even the mods in 15 had good sounds to the cases that came out then.
I'll go wait for you at the top end of the field again.
10-4.
Hey, Rockhound, what's up, buddy?
It'd be fun loading some bales in this with this lag.
Did you see
Oh, no kidding.
is DoughBoy still streaming? I'd hate for him to have lost all his viewers because I went and double booked myself.
The first time I saw Mark take a timeout from something was when he was trying to load bales that night. We was baling.
Yeah, and that says something when Mark has a break.
Yeah.
He's doing a little map preview. Oh, yeah, this of a map that's been edited by his
Right, I'll wait about here for you.
yes, his buddy Redneck Gamer.
Yeah, it should be about right.
This here's the bridge where I completely had a lag fest and just fell off the edge. Would get a bigger trailer, but I'm worried I won't be able to pull up the hill here. It's full of grain. Alright, we're just gonna park this here. And come check out my really awesome harvester. There's my harvester. I'll turn this thing off, otherwise I won't be able to drive it. This thing's got pretty much everything is animated on it. See the belts there and the
Well, I'm only
pulleys?
at 40. You might be good to go a fair piece down there.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Alright, got back to the farm, I got the harvester, and I gotta pick up the header and trailer.
I'm not too far down that other side, so you're making good time.
Yeah, don't rush. We don't want that in a ditch either.
Yeah, the steering being backwards because it's on the back. When you're in a lag spike, you're trying to debate on which way to turn it.
When the lag gets real bad, I just stand on the brake. I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm just gonna try to stop.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing you can do.
I think it's the only thing you can do in it.
There. Real bad, so
Got quite a few leg spikes then.
I'm still in one.
Yeah, it looks like it.
you say the server's in Canada?
Yeah, it is.
It didn't disconnect me, did it?
No, it's...
Showing you're still in the game.
Yeah, it's still... You're showing you're still in game.
It's not moving. Am I moving on your screen?
No, you stood halfway through the field.
It's still not updated. I'm just off of my line that I was on, so I'm in the middle of the field.
Yeah, you're in middle of the field. You've done a J turn.
That's nice. It still hasn't come out of it. I'm still paused.
Oh, you're out of the combine now.
Man, it's like I deliberately color mismatched my header and harvesters.
Is it working for you?
Yeah, it's working for me, and I've got gearbox on, so I don't know what's happening there.
It is odd. You're still sitting in the same spot I was. For me.
Well, where are you now?
Standing on top of your tractor.
You'll see the spinning pulleys there on the engine.
I'll give it combine back if you stood on top of the tractor. You're showing up on minimap though.
I think I must be in limbo between being kicked off the server because y'all's icons are not moving.
And yours isn't even there.
I'm at the store. There it
Yeah,
went.
there you go.
I don't know what took it so long to do that, but
It was lagging.
It was just deciding if he wanted to or not.
I think all the side panels on this thing open up too.
Probably just because it's Sunday night, everybody's online.
We were having some lag on my server today too. It's down in Georgia. It's still pretty laggy. But we know that all these servers are shared resources, so everyone's on doing other gaming. You never know how many other games are on the server you're on.
Right.
It's quite ironic because my trailer's moving towards the combine now as I'm filling it up. You can have combine back now, right?
All right.
And I'll go dump this load in your silo for you and I'll come back.
10-4.
Where are we going? Alright, we'll just follow this road around, I guess. Oh no.
Hey guys, I gotta run and say the prayers with the kids real quick. They're going to bed, so I'll be right back.
Alright, no worries.
Come on. Let's go. There we are.
A big leg spike there.
Oh, you got the horn. It's a loud horn there.
Yeah, do you like it?
I've heard it. I've heard it before. Field's probably opened up enough I can bring this trailer, header trailer up in there.
Yeah, if you pull in where I were parked at first, you should be able to put your trailer up there.
Ready? Let's see what we got here. We got... Oh, let's just smack into our... But check this out. We got... Let's see here. We got... Got a moving cutter bar. Blades on the bottom are moving back and forth. All these pulleys and wheels spinning. Somehow you can open these doors. Not really sure how you do that. The cool spinning belts and the pulleys.
Okay, I'm back. You want to take off on the next line and then I'll fall in behind you.
I'm going 3 mile an hour too. Wait, I'm going 2 mile an hour. I might be slower than yours. You might need to get ahead of me so I can... Oh, this is funny.
Yeah, it has a lot wider header than this one does.
Alright, see you later, Rockhound, or you've probably already left, but see you later. Yeah,
I
it's
see my lag spike over there.
it's what MR does.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
It's what MR does to you.
Yeah.
It basically factors in the power of your harvester and the amount that your harvester can ingest, and adjusts it accordingly. So we would be going faster if this field was not 3 times fertilized. So if the yield was lower, we would be going in, we would be harvesting quicker. Then again, in real life, harvesting is not a fast thing anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to win any speed races.
I got my cruise set on 1 mile an hour and I'm still catching you.
Well, I've got it set to 15 mile an hour and I'm doing 2, it says. When we get to the end, you can pass me that way. Maybe by the time we're done with this field, you'll lap me.
Yeah.
I'm on my way back. That corner where the signpost got me again.
Yeah, that's a tough corner.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing anything on how to open up these doors. Maybe they don't work in multiplayer. I don't know. I'll have to try this in single player.
Yeah, one of the reasons I wanted to do that other field first is because there's been times where the lag has been bad, and trying to go up that road, sometimes you shoot off through that field, so I thought I might have the best chance of saving most of the crop if we did it first.
That's a good plan, because I keep going off the road up there. Because there's a great big dip in there after where the road is.
Yeah, and luckily the times I've done it, it was in the first coast stage, so it didn't hurt anything.
Well, I'm basically full.
Yeah, I'm just coming up the field now. This could be a dangerous lag.
It sure gave us something to talk about, though.
You mean give us something to laugh about?
Yeah, I have to fish James's case out of the pond.
Yeah. If you press R, Farmer Client, it's got that manual unload on as well.
Isn't it?
Do you use a controller, Xbox controller?
Now I got a keyboard, but R is not doing anything.
Have you got the combine selected, not the header?
Oh yeah, that'll do it. That gets me every time.
There we go.
Just a bit too close. Surprising how much it's spewing out towards the pipe, away from the pipe.
I don't know where my HUD went.
James, did you ever play with any of the old Dawn combines in FS15?
No, I never actually had a chance to play with them.
They were the ones that looked all rusted and old and everything. Those were some of my favorite machines back then. I hadn't found a good one for FS17 that didn't have a bunch of errors in it.
Oh, look. When the pipe's out, I lose my HUD.
It's only been the last couple of months since I've started using the older machines.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Did I hit that nasty M button? I think I did. Well, I couldn't go anywhere. Watch out, I'm gonna catch up to you.
Uh-oh, I better gas it.
I'm going to say, is he undertaking?
He's got it on the floor.
Can you see your nice right hand turn coming up?
Yeah, I see it. And I'm not proud of it.
Oh, now the Big M is quite nice, especially now that it apparently, you know, it lays down that wide swath. That was important. It is, I guess, if you want to do hay, that way you don't ted a whole windrow. But at this rate, we're going to harvest this whole field in about the time it would take if we didn't have MR enabled with one.
Yeah, you're probably pretty close on that.
But where's the fun in that though? If you're harvesting it in half the time.
Lagging in the same spot it did last time.
Keep it straight this time.
Yeah, luckily.
He was just checking to make sure the steering works, that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
See how I got real quick there when I hit the part where it was already harvested?
He was talking about getting the job done in half the time, and what's the fun of that? I got so tickled that we got a young boy on a sim server. His username is JD Tractors, and he complains all the time. He was talking about not having anything to do, and you know, the too many days per season. But he went out when he started and bought the biggest equipment just about that they had, and invested all his money in this big equipment, and then did his fields in a couple of hours, and then wondered why he didn't have anything to do.
Yeah, it's all about sizing and everything. Like I did that. Did 24-day seasons with Churn Farms, and some of those fields are pretty good sized. And I did most of the initial field work with 6-meter stuff that came with it, came with your starting equipment. And I figured if I could pace about one field a day, a game day, as far as field work goes, I would get everything done in spring that I needed to get done, but wouldn't really have a whole bunch of time left over. And it worked out pretty good that way. If I went and I bought, you know, 12 and 15 meter stuff, I'd have been done with like 10 game days left.
Right. Yeah, and if you're doing a single player game and you got the whole map and you're trying to work the whole map, then you know that bigger equipment comes in handy, because if you're doing seasons, you do have a limited time to get everything done. But when you're only starting out with a couple of fields, you know, the smaller stuff is more than adequate to do the job.
Have you found the gas pedal, Farmer Klein? You're catching right.
That's because I didn't have the full header width of material.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I thought you was going to push me there for a second.
Now I'm back down to 2 miles an hour.
thought we were going to have some combine racing then.
Yeah, drag race to the other end.
Yeah, see if we can get to the other end without lagging.
Apparently this one has a bigger header but a smaller grain bin. And I think it may be a couple horsepower lower than that one too.
It looks really cool though.
It does all sorts of stuff, all kinds of stuff's animated on it and everything. And I think in single player you can take these panels open. I couldn't figure out how to do it in multiplayer.
I saw it on the mod hub, but I haven't downloaded it yet. But it looked really cool.
I'll empty Pharmer-YouTube and then I'll head off with this lot and come back.
Info. So did you ever get your other MP Manager map going? Fine.
Oh, we just started it today. We had to do a different map that we were having. We're gonna do Clover Creek. So it was really set up good for like 7 or 8 independent farms, yeah, and everything, but it just having all kinds of issues on it on the multiplayer server. So we went over to Germantown over at FSUK. It's got a ton of fields, 4X, and it's got lots of kind of blank spots for you to put your own farm down. So yeah. I went in and deleted some decoration buildings out of it, and there's probably 12 or 15 pads you could build a farm with. So yeah, right. we got that fired up today.
Cool. I hadn't even seen that map, but I hadn't been online as much as I used to be.
It's actually been out for about a year now, so it's like we're kind of resurrecting a map that probably lots of people maybe have forgotten about.
Oh, and it's on FSUK.
Yeah.
Not sure how I missed that.
30 inches of snow, that is outstanding.
Right, I'm on my way if this lag lets me go.
When does it normally stop snowing for you, cows? Is this really atypical, or is this
You'll
pretty
be
much
some good time if you get back before I get there.
normal weather? Normal
yeah,
for
I'm
April.
94% full now.
You see how I'm doing 7 mile an hour empty, the harvester on. As soon as I dive into this material, it's going to choke. It's going to drop me down to 2. Looks like we'll have 1 and a part passes up on this side.
Alright.
We were in the we were close to 80 yesterday. I had took the kid out, took both our kids Took the biggest to the bank because she just got a bank account, debit account. So she just had her birthday. We gave her, basically sent her to the bank, said that she could get a bank account. Got her own little debit card. So we did that in the morning. Then I took our youngest out to the park. We were at the park for about 4 hours yesterday. Then I come home and you're talking about having a blizzard. So Darren, maybe I should get this harvester for the Heritage Farm. What's that?
So this is like Footloose, but with combines instead of tractors.
Yeah, that's a fun movie.
Yeah, it was a good one.
So how old are your kids?
I got 12, 9, 7, 4, and 2. And then I also have a 20 and 18-year-old.
Ah. Family.
But the younger 5 live with us. Three boys and 2 girls at the house, and then the others, oldest is a girl and the 18-year-old's a boy. Now we can race back to the other end. Ready? Go.
Maybe pulling.
I think you are.
Got 16.
He's pulling ahead, James.
How can he pull ahead with that little thing?
I don't know, but he's running off and leaving me.
He's been playing with you all this time, you know.
Yeah, he got me by a full combine length.
I'm on my way back.
lag is what's going on here. Textures on this this auger are pretty cool, where it's all worn away. The material.
Yeah, I love all the belts and working wheels they've got on that thing.
I'll turn it on so you can see it. Shaker on the bottom's moving and everything.
Yeah, it sure is.
The front header's got the cutter bars going across and the teeth.
Yeah, they really did good on that.
Even up here on the engine, it's got a pulley and a belt. It's animated.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Even the trailer's all worn off. Why jerking like that? I guess my engine needs to be running to unload.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. I'll drop my trailer here and I'll go get a header trailer for you, Roy.
Alright, thank you, sir.
I guess somehow G is bound to both the pipe and like a HUD hiding. Oh, I hate header trailers.
I'll stay attached to the trailer until you put the header on.
Sorry, lag.
It can't be any worse than what I did anyway.
Perfect.
There you go, it's all ready for you to hook up.
Alright, where's the next?
I think that's all of mine that are ready, because the rest of mine is corn. So I guess that's all we got to harvest as far as I know. Do you have any more fields that are ready, James?
No, mine are all still growing. Me sugar beet is not even ready to harvest yet. I just need to go grab the baler and start baling it all up now.
This
And then
field,
bringing it back.
this field 45. There's a little field 45 that's ready to harvest. That's the only thing on the map. It's canola.
Yeah, that's Aiden's field.
All right, I'll drive this back.
All right, I appreciate it. I'll send you a little something across the financial thingamabobber.
Okay.
Are you taking that back up to my farm, Roy?
Yes, sir. I'm headed that way.
If you do a sharp left out of here and just follow it all the way around, you go past Farmer Klein's and mine, save you going up the big hill.
Sounds like a plan. I got the traffic go for you while you get out on the road.
All right, I'm good. This this header trailer is a dolly. It turns real nice. Be impossible to back up, but
Yeah.
it pulls real good.
Well, don't go anywhere, we want to watch you back it up.
Yeah, those are a joy to try to get backed up.
Sometimes I cheat and I just, if the tractor will hook it up from the front, it'll be easier to back up to the front.
Yeah, with the steering axle on that end. Yeah, didn't think about that.
It's a lot more responsive. Oh, I don't have a beacon on the back. Turn them on too.
Let me know if the header falls off, because I'm in the cab.
I'll tell you. Because the locking script doesn't keep it from falling off. It does keep it from letting go after it falls off. Hey,
Right.
Danielle, what's up?
Yep, that's
Hey,
why it's got a
Mid-Valley.
lucky script.
Sorry I missed you if you've been here long.
And I guess you were streaming at the same time as it happened, did you?
What's that?
Was you streaming when it happened to me, when it fell off?
Yeah. Oh, wait. I don't think I was. No, I wasn't streaming at that point.
He's saved.
Oh.
Hey, DoughBoy. How'd your stream go? I had forgotten all about your stream, and I had committed to help these guys out on their harvest. Over here on the Italica map. I'm rocking the Forest, this one. It's on the Mod Hub. It's really awesome. When I get up to the farm, I'll hook it up and I'll turn it on. Basically, everything that you can see moves. It's all animated. You can see my belts and the pulleys on the engine are rotating right now. The header has a cutter bar that swings back and forth. I caught about an hour of the stream. I didn't forget about him completely. I got to notice. There's our fields over there to the left. Gonna pull on into our... All right, I'll catch you later, Roy.
All right, sir. Appreciate the help.
Pull on up into our farm here.
See you later.
Let me turn this thing on. See how it runs. We got an animated cutter bar down here, rocking back and forth.
Have you been playing in the ditches again, James?
Of course, we got our... Oh,
yeah,
seriously,
that
lagging
ditch
here.
You lagged out. I lagged, and the tractor went and trailer.
You see the see the cutting teeth down there? See the cutting teeth down there moving? The paint on the auger roller is all worn off in the middle there. Oh, seriously, stop this lag. We got pulleys and belts rotating up there. Down below we got a little shaker thing, a little shaker tray. More pulleys and belts. Got whatever that thing is down there. We got the little shaker tray working over there too. More pulleys and belts back in there. Now I think there's some way to take these panels off, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know if there's a button you push. I'm not seeing anything in the help menu. Get up here to the engine. See the rotating engine parts. All right. It took me about 10 or 15 minutes to hook up trailer up here. I was just giving So much lag going on. Park our harvester there. Park our trailer. Oh, I did that on purpose. It can match. I'll show it to you in the store. Because here's the corn header. Oh my goodness. Just get over here and then rubber band back. Here's my corn header. So in the store, here it is. Pick your color. Standard are different wheels. Standard green, brown. Then the headers. Got the grain header. See, I went and picked a different color on purpose. I don't really know what these do. Tip and decal change. Decals change. Tips change. Without case. Standard. I think I just did standard. This one does sunflowers. This is corn and sunflowers. You can get different colors if you wanted, so you can color match them. I just went off color on purpose. Oh. Let's back a dolly trailer up when we have lag. Oh, that's going to be awful. Whoa, what are you doing? There. You just stay right there. Alright, let's go here and... What the heck? Let's go just check on our field growth. Then I'm going to call it a stream. Just because there's nothing else to do. And I'm pretty sure I changed the rims on this one stream. But they went and shut the server down to add mods, and I think it didn't save. Let's just rubber band here. Just walk forward and take 3 steps back. %, growth, 100% fertilized. Right. Over here and we'll check out our cornfield. We only got 4 fields here. Everything should be in the same state. %, 100% fertilized. All right. Turn on in here. And we'll drive up our huge hill. Alright. So guys, I want to thank you for coming out and watching. And tomorrow, I will probably be on, and I'll probably be streaming our Germantown multiplayer. I'm not sure if I'll stream or if I'll just do field work. We'll just kind of see how the how things work out. So until next time, guys, happy farming.